some more what I'm made up. Skirt down the hall, won't stop till I get enough. I wanna live right now.
Hey guys, glorious Monday to you guys. What an honor, a privilege, and a blessing to be able to spend another day with you cool cats today. So guys, we're going to title today's message, What's Stopping You? What's stopping you? So a little bit of backstory on where this title came from. Really, this title is a self-reflection upon me and what I experienced this weekend. So what's stopping you? So whenever I kind of dive into this, it really kind of started from a self-limiting belief that I personally had about being influential in this world. You know, a lot of times in life, guys, we can compare ourselves to other people's success, other people's journeys. We can look at where other people are and then instantly want to compare ourselves to them. And then somehow in our mind, there starts to become this like layer of doubt that I'll ever be as impactful as this person. I'll ever achieve what this person has done. And all that really kind of stems from being unsure of yourself, being unconfident of yourself. And I say that from a standpoint of grace and gratitude. But I had an opportunity to get an up close and personal look at one of the wealthiest men that I've ever met, one of the highest paid speakers on this planet. Not only did I get an opportunity to meet him up close in living color in person, I got to share about 3 hours with him in his home. He invited a very select few of us key leaders into his home to really just kind of help us grow a bigger vision. We're not thinking big enough. You know, a lot of us, we've gotten to this place in life because we've had a vision of something. You know, whatever that vision may be. You know, a vision of living a certain lifestyle, having a certain home, car, job, career, whatever the case may be. But from this interaction with Eric Worre, he instantaneously had us thinking double. I want you to take your vision. Now picture this with me, guys, because this got scary for a lot of us. I want you to take your vision, you know, and whatever that vision may be, wherever you are in life, whatever your dreams, goals, and aspirations, take that vision. And this is why today's message is titled, What's Stopping You? But Eric basically shared with us, take this vision. Go with me on this journey together, my friends. For those of you who are hopping on live, I can already see a couple 12 of you are on live. Of course, I always ask, guys, if you're on live, do me a favor. Help me beat that old algorithm. Hashtag live. And I always like to take it one step further. Where in the world are you watching live from? I always love interacting with people. I always go back and make sure I connect with every single person who interacts live on the video, but most people send me private messages. Not sure why they're just not wanting to be involved in the video, but whatever the case may be. I love it when people reach out. I always enjoy connecting with people. But what's stopping you? That was really kind of Eric's question to us. What's stopping you from being a $20 billion annual revenue company? What's stopping you? You know, and as you think about this, some people in life, they're not really at a place to think about making billions. And that's okay. That's okay. Some of us, we're not in a place yet to think about making millions in 1 year. You know, some of us are in certain places in our walk and in our journey. Whoever's watching live from Morrison, God bless you. Welcome to the show. It's an honor and a privilege to be with you. But what Eric was really getting to is, what's stopping you? Do you have a limiting belief about yourself, your company, whatever the case may be. We're all in different walks of life. And of course, I'm specifically speaking on a business here, because this is what Eric was working with us. We're currently a $9 billion business, and Eric says, why aren't you doing 20 billion a year? What's stopping you? Let's make a list of all the things that's potentially holding you back from being a $20 billion annual sale business. When we do that, we're going to make another list of all the different things that you have going for you. And we're going to take this list and we're going to compare. Well, glorious evening. We got Coach Christina Wilson in the house. Hey, Christina, congratulations, my friend, on the release of your newest book. I truly want not just one, not just two. I want thrice. I want thrice copies of an autographed version of your newest release book. But what's stopping you? When Eric started talking to us about limiting beliefs and what's holding us back from doubling where we are. So we're going to take our vision and I want you to double that. Whatever it is that you want to accomplish in life. Maybe it's a certain status, maybe it's a certain level of income, maybe it's connecting with other entrepreneurs, other business owners, other Christians, whatever the case may be, and double it. And this got crazy, guys. This one got wild, reckless, and off the chain fast. He basically said, I want a number that you are personally going to contribute to growing our business from 9 billion to 20. What are you going to do? And then we're going to take that number and we're going to double it. So not only did we double the original number, we doubled it again. Because we kind of went through a whole bunch of different, and I'll save this for the rest of the videos this week. We're going to do a deep dive into this thing. But basically like the 3 different pillars of people in the world. You kind of got your, it's all going to burn down. And then you got your people that's just going to do bare minimum. And then you got people like us, the visionaries, the people that are literally going to walk up to the plate and they're going to swing hard and aim for the fences and hit a home run every single time. Okay, no, we're not. We're probably going to strike out 70% of the time, but we're going to hit home runs the other 30. We are the ones shooting for the stars. We never hit the stars, and everyone's making fun of us because we're shooting for the stars. We never hit it. But when we look back, the visionaries are outperforming everybody else in the world. But they're also the ones getting criticized and critiqued more than anyone else in the world. So guys, what I want to do every time we come together on the Distinctly Extraordinary Show is how do we meet each other where we are? We can't talk about billions. We can't talk about millions if we're trying to create wealth. We need to first start with where you are. Let's make your first $100 or your first 1,000 or your first 100,000 or, whatever the case may be. If we're talking relationships, we currently have a toxic relationship. Well, how do we mend that? Is it mendable? Is this a thing that maybe we should just completely cut ties? Wherever it is that we are in life, we focus on 5 pillars: faith, family, fun, fitness, and finances. Those 5 things are going to be the thing that moves the needle in most of our lives. But what's stopping you? What's stopping you from having that hard conversation to mend that relationship? What's holding us back from getting that next promotion in your job? What's the thing that's holding you back from being able to step outside of your comfort zone? Is it fear? Is it I've already failed numerous times at this particular thing? What's stopping you? What's stopping you? So going into this particular weekend with Eric, being in Vegas was pretty epic, was pretty iconic, but being inside of his studio was really the highlight of my weekend. Vegas is Vegas. There's a lot of cool stuff. There's a bunch of weird stuff. But being inside of Eric's studio was probably the most iconic thing for me. Of course, when he brings us to his house, that was pretty epic as well. But in that studio is where literally my mind was altered. My sense of self-worth was altered. A lot of my preconceived notions of insert you, because we're talking about you. I'm sharing my story, but this is to help you. Whenever I put my number to the paper of this is what I am going to personally do to contribute to growing our company to 20 billion in annual sales. And then he says, double it. And then we go through a bunch of other, whatever you want to call them, a series of workshops, back and forth engagements. That number gets doubled again. And by the time we get to the end of this, that number gets doubled again. And then we get our feet put to the fire. A 72-hour challenge to connect with our people and do something that's never been done before. To fill a certain particular arena that typically only sells out, when very iconic musicians show up. We're going to rent this facility, and more than just that, we're going to fill this facility to max capacity. And here are the strategies that we're going to use to make that happen. So I titled today's message, What's Stopping You? And again, I started today's title or today's message off with, this is to me, what's stopping Brandon from getting to this place in life? For me personally, whenever I compare myself with what have I done to make an impact in this world compared to what have they done to make an impact in this world, that was the number one problem. We're not comparing. We're all on the same team. We're all pointed in a very similar direction. That's the purpose of the Distinctly Extraordinary channel. That's the purpose of Underdog Nutrition. We get one opportunity to live at life, one body. We have been biblically commanded to take care of this body. Not have more than just that. Not only have we been told to take care of this body, but we're supposed to love our neighbors as ourselves. So if we're supposed to take care of this body and we're supposed to love ourselves and we're supposed to love our neighbors as we love ourselves, then that means we've got a pretty big, daunting job to do while we're here on this planet of serving others. Well, the best way to serve others is to meet them where they are, to be a good listener, to be a good follower. And I always seek to be the best version of myself, the best leader that I can possibly be. And the only way to do that is to get in rooms that they're going to scare the crap out of you. They're going to pull vision out of you that you didn't even know was inside of you. And that's what happened yet again this weekend with Eric. A series of leveling ups have got to happen in our lives because we're never going to get to this magical place of arrival. But what does happen a lot of times is we get to this place in life that we're unwilling, due to insert reason, to take things to the next level, to scale. Scaling just meaning like, how do we get from point A to point B with less time, energy, effort, resources, Insert the thing. This particular weekend with Eric was pretty iconic to me, pretty mind-blowing, because it allowed me to open my mind yet again on things that I did not know were limiting beliefs in my life. Thank you, Eric Worre, for pointing them out and then obliterating them, completely taking them out of the equation. So guys, what an honor and a blessing it is to catch you guys live on another beautiful day on this planet. God is so good to us. So guys, we're hopping off here. We've got another call starting in 5 minutes. God is so good. God is so, so, so good. Guys, I want to thank you for your time, your energy, your attention, and let's connect. Let's figure out what it is that you've got going on in your life that's holding you back. Because when we realize, when we figure out what that is, when we pinpoint what that thing is that's holding you back, you're unstoppable. Absolutely unstoppable. You can create a brand spanking new lifestyle. You can create a brand new spanking legacy for yourself. Let's do this thing called life, and let's do it together, guys. God bless. This is your distinctly extraordinary coach, Coach B. Peace out, Girl Scouts. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow with another video to take your life to a whole new level. Bye for now.